Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, Arun Jaitley ji, Kuldeep Nair ji, A. Marshal Naresh Verma, Professor Jurgen Mayer, Dr. Mohinder Singh, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I do deem it a privilege to be invited today to inaugurate this seminar on Guru Gobind Singh, Life and Legacy, organized by Veer Singh Sahitya Sadan and the India International Center to mark the 350th birth anniversary of an extraordinary human being. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru of the Sikhs, is remembered for his role in formalizing of the Sikh faith. He was the founder of the warrior community, the Khalsa, and gave to the Sikh a distinct identity by introducing the 5 articles of faith that the Khalsa Sikh wears at all times. He compiled Sikh spiritual texts and enshrined the Guru Granth Sahib as Sikhism's eternal Guru. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was a spiritual leader, a poet, a scholar, and a great warrior. He fought not only against the tyranny of the Delhi Darbar and its religious bigotry, but also against the ills of casteism and social exclusion, and against distortions in his own faith and the growing cult of personality. He fought for preserving the religious and social identity, dignity of his people, as also against ignorance and apathy. The conviction and magnetism of his personality succeeded in defending the faith and saw a strong growth in the number of his followers. The repeated harassment and persecution of the still nascent Sikh identity led the Guru to organize the Sikhs into a martial order. In his famous missive, the Zafarnama, addressed to the Emperor Aurangzeb, he said, "Chunkar az hame hilate dar guzasht, halal ast burdan ba shamshir dast." When all has been tried and yet justice is not in sight, it is then right to pick up the sword, and it is then right to fight. The formation of the Khalsa was meant for the protection of truth and justice. He synthesized bhakti or devotion to God with shakti or moral and physical strength, and preached that the strength of the Khalsa comes from righteousness and piety of the soul. His personal integrity, sacrifice, and courage stirred thousands to join the Sikh cause. He motivated them to great acts of bravery. The tales of their courage and valor displayed in battle, whether at Guler or Anandpur or at Chamkor, remain a source of inspiration. The Guru saw the Khalsa as saint soldiers. Martial prowess and strength were but a limited aspect of Sikh ethics that he envisaged. He laid equal emphasis on social equality, universal brotherhood, altruism, and social service. He saw the Sikh community as the reservoir and the Khalsa as the culmination of these qualities. He believed in self-actualization of the individual, both politically and spiritually. If the weapon he gave to the Sikhs for political determination was the Shamshir, then the Shabda was his weapon for spiritual enlightenment. The Sikh Gurus preceding Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji had condemned and rejected the stratified society and its caste and creed-ridden structure. The early gurus had preached essential equality and oneness of humanity. For example, Guru Amar Das called the caste system an abnormality and a ritual perversity in an otherwise healthy society. Guru Gobind Singh Ji took forward these teachings. Alongside the development of martial skills, he also promoted social institutions such as the Langar, Sangat, and Kirtan as great levelers and unifying agencies. Caste was a taboo in Khalsa, and Guruji's considered all mankind of one caste alone. He dreamt of a society outside of the prevailing rituals and ethics, based on social equality and built on the recognition of light of the divine in all beings in equal measure. Ever sensitive to the needs of social integration of the so-called low castes, he said, and I quote him, "The service of these people, and I am not inclined to serve others of higher caste. Charity will bear fruit in this and next world if given such people as these, whatever I call my own, all I possess or carry, I dedicate to these people." End of quote. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was a learned poet and a philosopher. He was a precocious and prodigious child, and he mastered several languages, not only Sanskrit and Persian, but also Braj and Punjabi. In the relatively more peaceful times of his youth, he had an opportunity to assimilate the music, literature, and arts of North India and was accomplished in many art forms. Guru Gobind Singh Ji added the writing of Guru Tej Bahadur into the Adi Granth. However, as a sign of humility, he did not include his own writings in the Guru Granth Sahib. He used poetry not only as a literary piece, but also as a means to instill valor to the people. His works possess a sublime poetic beauty. They were later compiled into Dashma Granth. As we celebrate this anniversary of the great warrior, spiritual guru and scholar, his life resonates with a universal message. He wrote, "Whole of humanity is the creation of one God." He showed that the masses can be motivated to rise against tyrants, that there can be no political unity without social cohesion, and that religious bigotry and intolerance have no place in the multicultural tapestry of this land. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude with another couplet from the Zafarnama. Chu yar bashad che dushman kunat, agar dushmani ra vasad tan kunat. What can the enemy do if God himself is a friend? Though one may be alone and the enemy becomes 100. I wish the seminar all success in its deliberations. Jai Hind.